Like, you already know, like, listen, I'm not ready to settle down with this girl, and I see that she's really on me like that. Cut her off. You gotta say, like, you gotta be with
let her know in the beginning that I'm not looking for anything
let you
serious.
know, like, yo, I'm not looking for a relationship.
Which most men do.
If you peep that she's catching feelings, are you still gonna continue messing with her?
That's not my problem.
Why not?
And I told you up front that I'm not ready for a relationship.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. But I'm saying if you know. So y'all both established things. Now my feelings. I'm into you, and I'm still gonna mess with you. And now let's say, even though you'll be valid in saying, oh, but you know I said I didn't want to do X, Y, and Z. But you know that I'm really into you, and I'm not going anywhere. So you're also playing. You're also.
I don't see that as playing.
You not playing?
Yo, it could be playing, but you have to take the step to remove yourself from a toxic situation.
Yeah, you both have to take accountability.
Why am I holding myself accountable if I say I'm you and somebody else? So what?
All right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap Up Crew. No booker, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Yes, indeed. If you're looking for the best podcast, this is it. And we got events coming up. Don't miss it. You heard? It's the go-to for.
Okay, last but not least, we got Jew.
What it do? Y'all already see the shirt. Dailyrapupcrew. Go pick up the merch. I mean, support black-owned business, man. We gotta do that.
And it is fly. I ain't gonna lie.
It's pretty clean. I ain't gonna hold you. Anyway, we got some special guests in the building. Ladies, let them know where they can follow you at.
Okay, my name is Lynnell. On Instagram is Lynn, LYNVTHEE, Diva, DIVA. I have a fitness brand, and I do a little bit of everything. Once you follow me, you can just click the link in the bio, and you get everything you need to know.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Kathleen. You go by Kat. My Instagram handle is BRGURL.
We literally gonna have it right there. It's cool.
That new. Okay. I am just a college student right now. And yeah, that's about it.
Hi, my name is Amira. My Instagram is amira.hannah. And you know, I do things. I wasn't ready for this intro.
She does things, guys.
I do things.
Go check out her things.
Instagram, you'll see.
Yeah, go check out her things, man. Anyway, before we get into these topics, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and also join that YouTube membership, man. We got a lot of perks over there. You get access to these episodes early, a whole week early. We got some exclusive episodes going to drop only for the members. So make sure y'all hit that membership, man. Yo, get into this first topic. I want to discuss quote unquote modern dating trends, right? So I got a list of quote unquote modern dating trends. I want to read them and go through them and let me know if y'all have experienced them or y'all familiar with them, right? So the first one I got, this one is pretty easy, is ghosting, right? It says this is the practice of ending a relationship or potential relationship by cutting off all communications without any explanation. Have y'all ever experienced ghosting? Have y'all ever ghosted somebody? Give me a story.
You said Eli? What is it called?
Oh, ghosting. That's a good one.
Ghosting when you're in a relationship or not?
Have you ever been ghosted or have you ever ghosted somebody?
You talking to somebody you dating, you ghosted somebody, they ghosted you?
I mean, I've ghosted someone, but I don't remember. I can't remember me ever getting ghosted.
Okay. She does things. So.
I met this person I knew because we were both into like theater or whatever, and he came down from Atlanta, and so he didn't have a car, so he rented a car. Right? Cool. I'm thinking it's a regular car. I don't know much about cars, but I know a fancy car when I see one. So when I look at him, I don't get like sports, like I could see him in a sports car, if that makes sense. Right? So when he came to my house, I walked up to the car that he rented and I was like, okay, this is like a fast car. Okay, cool. You could tell someone's energy, right?
Okay.
So when he was in the car this time, he was just stopping like every time. And I was just like, all right, I get you trying to impress me. I don't know what it was. No, it was a fast car.
Oh, so
and
I
think, so like it
brakes.
accelerates really fast. And so he kept stopping. And so already I was like, all right, this ain't starting right. Okay, then we having a conversation. I had braids in my head this time, right? He asked me for my age. I was like 23, 24 at the time. He goes, oh, you're a baby, and passed me on my head. And I'm just like, yo.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, all right, if I'm a baby, then you're a pedophile. Because at this point, I was mad. Because don't pat my head. Either way, towards the night, I lost my phone. He found it for me. I felt bad because the next day I did not respond. I ghosted him because I didn't know how to.
That was justified.
I didn't know how to tell him that I was not interested after that work he put in to find my phone for me.
But it could have been maybe he was nervous, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't drive a car that you don't know how to drive. And don't know where, like, first, we're in the middle of the road. He goes, well, you think I should go left or right? I'm like, make a decision. Like, why you asking me? Like, so there's a lot of things that he was doing. No, like, we were looking for a park.
Was he patting your head or was he shifting your head in a direction?
Shifting my head. No, I skipped a lot of parts of the story because I didn't want it to be too long.
Okay.
When we were having a conversation, I don't know why. He asked me he said, how old are you? And he was a year old. I think he was 25. I had to be 24. And I said, he goes, oh, you're a baby, and pats my head.
But why is he touching that head?
That's what I said.
Maybe he might have been.
So, I don't know.
I feel like if you don't, a lot of, like, when you're dating, sometimes you don't, I'm a big, like, I believe in communication, but I don't think that some niggas deserve communication. Especially if they're not getting the hint. Like, hence that story. You have niggas just come in your DMs. You give them the time of day for like 1 second, and they take it. You give them an inch, they take a mile, and like a lot of weird. Like,
you gotta take a shot when you open. Man.
If you're weird, you deserve to be ghosted because communication is not gonna help. They just think that that's a way to continue to try.
So have you ever been ghosted?
No.
Okay. I think that's cat, but
I mean. No.
Okay. What about you? Have you ever experienced ghosting? Have you ghosted someone?
I've never experienced ghosting, but I only ghosted people that, like, I had one night stand with them and it was like a weird vibe. I would say, like, if we connect and I like your vibe, then it's like I wouldn't have a reason to ghost you. I have never ghosted somebody that I've went out on a second and third date with. So yeah, I have it was just weird though. It was just a weird situation that happened. Like, I went over. And I don't know, I woke up in the middle of the night. This man was standing in front of his door and he peed on the floor.
Oh no.
Because he couldn't get himself to get to the bathroom because he was too drunk. Oh. So I was nah, that's weird. I don't know. I mean,
he's drunk though. Like,
I know, but like, you don't get that drunk though.
That's not.
I don't
get that drunk.
Like, you bring me over to your house and then you do some, like, you let yourself do some shit that's gonna make me uncomfortable. Then it's like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I'd have got up out of there. That shows how much he value you at the same time. If you can't walk to the bathroom, you gotta. I don't give a fuck how drunk I am. If I got respect for this young lady, I'm getting my ass up.
You know what I mean?
I know what I'm saying.
You just met her at the club. Like,
all right, so that clearly shows you how much respect you don't have.
I didn't meet him at the club. I went over. I drank with him. He just drank too much.
Oh, okay.
You drank too much. Like,
that's self-inflicted.
Yeah, like you put yourself in that situation.
That's a fact.
And you know why. Now you know why.
She said you know.
You know.
Okay.
All right. So what about King? Let me get to you. You ever ghosted somebody?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, ghosted a couple of people.
He said a mad casual. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like that's
definitely.
The first story that comes to mind, I was talking to this shorty, and she was like younger, and she was like, it was just real immature shit. Like her and her mom had like a cool relationship, whatever, and me and her, we was just like friends with benefits, whatever. But then she started getting like attached. But I'm like, yo, you need to chill. You know what I mean? So then her mom called me like, oh, stop stressing out my daughter. I'm like,
what?
I'm like, why is your mom calling me, bro? Like, so I just ghosted her after that.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't asked. Yo, Jew, I already know.
I'm like, I'm not a ghost. Like,
wait, your nickname was Ghost back in the day.
But my ghost thing was like unintentional. Like, I have a short attention span, so it's like, if you send me a nude, I'm gonna be looking. You get what I'm saying? But after that, I done got a new picture. I'm not gonna be looking no more at the old one. So I'm like one of those type of people. You get what I'm saying? There's no disrespect.
I'm confused.
Well,
I'm with him on that one. Just a little bit, like not the nude part.
Yeah, I was using that as an example. That's an example.
If you don't have that thing that's keeping me like
attention span.
I would just I forget about you. You gotta be
because there's mad other people. There's mad other people giving you the, you know what I mean?
I don't forgot about our whole conversation.
I think that's tough with women because it's nowadays it's kind of hard to keep a woman's attention now because y'all have such short attention spans.
That's everybody.
And if y'all got a million men DMing y'all or messaging y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, hello, hey, how you doing? That ain't working no more. Like, fellas, y'all gonna have to try a new line. Like, you know what I'm saying? That hey, how you doing? Grand Rising King, Queen, that ain't working no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was like, Grand Rising.
If you ain't hitting the Cash App, then you ain't getting no response. Like, that's how
That's just that's like you saw that on Twitter and ran with it.
I'm just saying that the hell how you doing ain't working no more.
No, that's actually
Cash App do get your attention though, right?
And it's in the bio.
If you send me a Cash App, first of all, how you going with my Cash? No,
it's in the bio.
It'd be definitely in the bio. Definitely in the bio.
do that then because
definitely in the link tree. It's in the link tree. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. That works.
If he sends you $50, hey Queen, just thinking about you.
Get your nails done so I can see it.
Pause. I need you see, that's my problem. I need context. $50 just randomly. I mean, I'm gonna take it, but like.
I mean, it's already in your account. You have the choice there. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody just all right.
He got your attention though. You looking at his photos now.
Does he elevate?
No, is that the intro? Because that's not an intro. I can't.
Does he elevate to the top of the list off of that? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Somebody did that to me before. I took the money. It did get my attention. But it couldn't. It wasn't sustained.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They was outraged when I first said it though. Like, you know
no,
what I mean?
because that's not normal.
It's not normal.
That's not normal. That's not like the everyday.
Because you clearly don't have your Cash App in your bio.
I'm gonna do it now, but like that's not the everyday. Someone just drop it.
Just make sure we get like at least 10% of that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Drop more than 50.
We gave you the idea.
Gave you this idea.
Okay, no, I'm definitely gonna do it now.
There's a lot of simps out there. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people gonna hit that Cash App.
Interesting. You have to have personality.
It might not be. It might be weird dudes like she said. Though, but I mean,
listen. Let me get to this next one. The next one is called breadcrumbing. Right? Says this is the practice of sending flirty or ambitious messages to keep a person interested in a relationship without committing to anything serious. Have you ever basically led somebody on? You ever led somebody on?
Yeah, I could answer that for them. Yeah, that's women's strategy right there.
I don't think so.
Come on.
I was led on a lot, but I wasn't.
I feel like we get led on.
I don't know what females you.
So you saying guys was breadcrumbing?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What?
It's no way y'all ghosting niggas without breadcrumbing.
No.
What are you talking about? We're just ghosting them. We don't need to give them a little bit of attention. We're just not giving no attention.
What about the niggas that y'all are giving attention to that there's 20 other dudes there? Y'all got breadcrumbing.
No, that's dating. You just dating.
Dating 20 niggas?
You just dating, you're talking, you flirting, you having fun. Like you're not.
So you're leading one on.
No, it's not. If you're very clear that if y'all didn't establish a relationship or anything, y'all just talking. How am I leading you on? I don't know what you're doing.
Women in the dating, y'all know if y'all got 20 niggas, y'all know who the top 3 niggas in that list is. Like,
you and
everybody else is just, I'm gonna just keep them around. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, first of all, y'all agreeing with this? Y'all got 20 niggas shit?
No,
I ain't no disagreement. Like, what the fuck?
No.
Nah.
21, can you do something for me?
I feel like that's the same with men and women. If you're talking to like X amount of girls, I'm talking to X amount of men. I know the person that I like the most, but like if you're not committed, I have other people to fall back on. So,
but if you like one the most, you breadcrumbing the rest of them because you already know who your attention going to.
They doing the same thing too. Like it's okay.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, that's I needed. I was trying to. Guys are doing it as well,
right?
So I'm not gonna lie. I always put that I'm a Gemini into it, but if that matters,
it don't matter. It don't matter.
That's my excuse. But if you want to play that game, we could play that game. But it's a game. Like,
what game is that?
The guys be playing like so. If I feel like I'm bored or something, personally, me like.
What does this mean?
Like you play. I know when a guy is playing. I know when a guy isn't serious. I know it's easy to tell. So if I know that, everything that you're saying to me, I'm taking it lightly. And I'm going to give you the energy that you want out of me. It's like a game, but nothing is happening. We just talking our shit. Like,
I don't know. I think that women make rules for men that they don't want to be with, and then they break rules for like men that they do want to be
That's
with.
life.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's not life.
That's life. Yes, it is. Because if you... hold on. Let me think about what I'm going to say.
because women would say, oh, he got to keep my attention. But the nigga y'all know ain't shit that y'all attracted to, he ain't keeping y'all attention. Y'all just so interested in him that y'all letting all the red flags go by y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
He not hitting you up and you still interested. Like, damn, why he not hitting me up?
You just
like,
said you even acknowledge which one is playing and which one is serious. The one that's serious, you know you can be flexible on how much attention you give him. And the one that's playing...
Are you trying to insinuate that
no, because you're
using...
Hell yeah.
For what?
So why are you playing with a guy that you know is playing?
Wait, hold on. I thought this was casual. Like, you make... first of all, if someone just... I need a play-by-play. You hop in my Instagram. You know, y'all like to like photos, and then y'all hop into Instagram or respond to an Instagram story, right? Okay. Hi, my name is so... All right, fine. Y'all start talking. And then... for whatever reason, I might find you attractive. All right, so I'm flirting back. That's not leading you on in any kind of way.
No.
Where's the lead on?
After it builds up and it continues?
If it builds up and we're vibing, I don't see what a leading
the
is.
lead on is if you got another nigga that you know you taking seriously, but you still entertaining this. No, it's not going nowhere.
If I'm dating, it does not matter. No, that does not apply.
If
I'm dating, I'm single. I'm gonna talk to whoever. You could do the same thing.
So do you let the other men know that you talking to other men?
If you ask me, but I'm not about to go. All right, we're not together, so I don't need to. I don't owe you any explanation of like who I'm talking to. Now, if you ask me, if you say, "Hey, I'm looking for something serious," you gotta like establish what it is you're looking for. Don't assume that I know what you're thinking. So you establish what it is. And we see if we're on the same page. If we're not, we're not. And if we are, we are. So we can see where it goes. The problem is that people assume a lot of things. So you let me know what it is, because I'm going to do me at the end of the day. 100%. If you don't ask me to be your girlfriend, I'm single.
100%.
So...
simple.
That's I don't know what a lead on is. Leading on is like not establishing.
So how you feel about this? Because you looking around like you like I don't
it's
know.
It's because I agree with you. I agree with her. I just like it's hard.
She on the fence. She don't know what side to go.
I agree with you that some females lead men on, but I know I don't do that. But then I agree with her in the sense that like if there's 20 guys responding to my story and I like that they replied or that I say thank you or whatever, and that leads on to like a short conversation, that does not mean I'm leading them on.
Right.
No,
the
moment that they say they want to go out with me or something, I'm gonna be like, nah, that's a dub. Right? You know what I mean?
But that's not leading on. That's straightforward. That's straightforward.
Yeah.
So let me get to this next one, because I never even heard of these before, but I'm gonna bring them up just to maybe I might have heard of them. So this next one is called haunting. It sounds crazy, like you been haunting me or some shit, like
Joe. Sounds some stalker shit.
So it says basically this is when a person who has ghosted someone continues to stalk their social media or online presence. This can be done to see if a person has moved on, just to keep tabs on them.
That's women again.
That's what Axis
I
does.
mean,
that's women again. Y'all make fake pages all the time to see what the fuck the nigga doing.
I do that too.
The only other page I have is my what?
You making a lot of stuff like dudes gonna be stalking.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not gonna cap. I'm pretty sure some dudes.
You everything good over there? Like,
nah, it just sound like somebody I know.
That's interesting.
That's crazy.
That's a dating.
Like trend apparently, like you know what I'm saying, like
so
you know, like they're looking at your page.
I know,
so you ghosted them already,
but
you still want to check on them.
You still want to check on them to make sure, just to see what they up to in life.
I hope not. I hope it's not happening.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I
can't put my finger on it though.
But so y'all never looked at your ex's social media just to see.
I don't have the ex. So no.
You don't have an ex?
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Word.
Why you don't got it? How you don't got an ex?
You never been in a relationship?
I don't need.
Matter of fact,
I'm not.
You never been in a relationship?
No.
Red flag.
Not, like no.
That's not a red
just
flag.
know what
That
I
is a
want.
red flag.
If I'm not gonna waste my time.
What?
You don't.
You don't know what you want because you've never really been in a relationship.
I know what I want.
But you can know what you want, but you don't know how.
It doesn't take long. It doesn't take a week. It doesn't take 3 days.
But you also don't know what that man might want. It's not just about you in a relationship.
but
and you
if
need
we're not on the
experience.
same page, it's
But
nothing there.
how are we on the same page if we're only concerned about what you want?
No. Okay, why would I get into something if me and the person that is not on the same
Because
page?
you already know what you want. I didn't hear the other part. That's what I'm saying.
No. I follow suit when I feel like that person I want to invest. I'm making sure that person is the person that I want to put my time and energy into and have that dynamic going. So if that's exactly, so I have to have a standard too.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think your standards are high?
No.
Can I ask what are you looking for?
Great question.
Honest person, independent, ambitious man who has his own and has a lot going for himself.
A lot, you mean?
Educated, spiritual, like just foundational things that you can build on.
And you never found it?
No.
That's wild, crazy. Okay.
No, it's not.
that is
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'm
confused.
Huh?
I don't think.
You said it's a lot?
No,
No, I said that's crazy that you haven't ran into nobody.
Do you have
with
these
that?
same standards for like niggas trying to get the pussy? Do you got those same standards too, or
What do you mean?
like if a nigga fucking do he have to have those same standards too, or is just like I'm sexually liberated, it's my body, my choice? Like,
If I feel like, yeah.
Oh God.
so you got more standards for a relationship than you got for your body.
No.
That's what it sounds like.
No, I'm not saying I'm out here fucking every and anybody. No.
You just fucking anybody that you want to.
No.
Yeah.
They have to be they have to be no, okay, look. It's a difference between being in a relationship, right? And dating around.
What's this question? We gotta go back to the question.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm saying the right thing. Like,
you trying
if I'm not in a relationship, as she said, I can do what I want.
Setting my girl up.
And I have choices. And I make choices accordingly. Now, if we're talking about a man that I actually choose and to build with, then that requires a different type of energy. So if I am single, which I am now, and I have choices.
Forever.
I have choices. I feel like that part is up to the man too. Like as far as building, like if I'm actually going to be in a relationship, it has to be mutual.
So you said you follow suit, right?
Yeah.
So you found men that you were interested in, but they was playing games, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you found men that with those qualities, but they was just playing around.
Of course, they have other women probably. I don't know what they're doing. I know that they didn't say, "Can I be your girlfriend? Can you be my girlfriend?"
So
I know they're not putting a ring on my finger.
So
paying my bills,
like you said, you willing to compete for that man that you want?
No, I'm not competing for
Exactly.
So how?
Why is she competing? For what? What the hell? Why are you competing?
Because if she don't, she gonna be
just
fucking
said the man that she
till
wants got
infinity beyond.
options. So obviously you got to compete for that man.
I'm not competing.
First of all, why am I competing?
I have
This is
options
not.
as well.
What's that movie? Hunger Games. Listen, I'm not competing, and I'm not doing any of that. You say what you want.
You single?
So yes, I am.
Okay.
And if you gotta tell me what you want. What the hell am I playing games for? Like I'm not. I would never.
But you expect
chase a
you
dude
expect the
ever.
man to compete for you, right?
If we're on the same page, define what's competing. You gotta define what
You
that
ain't
is.
even the definition.
No, we gotta, cause this comes on
For no nigga.
Now she need a definition. When I said
what do you mean? What do you mean by competition? Like, what do you mean? Competing.
Showing a man why he should
choose you.
Yeah, why he should choose you over other women.
First of all, if we're dating, we're having conversations, you should be gathering data. I'm not here to audition for you, and vice versa.
You actually are.
Okay, I get that standpoint, but I'm not. It's not like a job interview. So why are you here? Like it's a conversation and we're getting to know each other. So you should be gathering all this data as to why you want to date me.
Yeah.
So I'm not. It sounds like you're saying, oh, please pick me because da 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 da. No, if we're having a conversation, you're getting to know me, my qualities. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're having conversations. We're asking each other questions. So
But
that's it.
But sometimes you got to put in the extra effort.
What's the extra effort?
I think it's interesting when we talk about competing because women will compete in every form, whether it's her job, whether it's her education, whether it's everything else. But when it comes to the quality of man that she wants for her life, she's unable to compete. I think that's BS.
He should be chasing her.
What is competing for you? Like, how does a woman compete?
Yeah, like
when dating you.
A woman that would compete would show me what qualities she has to offer me in a successful long-term relationship that's going to separate her from the other women outside of just I'm a woman and I have a pussy.
How do I know what the other woman has?
It's not about you know what the other. It's what you need to show yourself.
If I don't know what other women are doing,
it's not about.
I can't compete because I don't know what.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you by being your best self.
I am being myself, but to look at it from a lens of I'm competing with this girl, the girl he's talking to that I don't even know.
That's comparing. That's comparing. That's comparing.
What is competing?
Because you're comparing yourself to the other woman.
But I don't know them. I'm saying
men don't know the other men that we compete against, and we still got to show our best.
Exactly.
You're not competing.
Yes, we are.
It's a competition.
Yes, it is.
You just got 20 niggas in your DM. Of course, I'm competing. I gotta be entertaining, interesting to keep your attention.
Provider.
I gotta do all of this to compete to get to the top of the rank. And y'all feel like y'all can't compete for the quality of man that y'all want.
Pause. So for a man who has a plethora of women,
those women are competing. I'll tell you that.
That's a fact.
How are they? So you said they're competing
with each other?
What you said was no. What you said was she's showing you qualities X, Y, and Z. You're finding that out through dating. So what is
dating? You telling me what you could offer me in a relationship and doing it is two different things.
I'm not telling you what I'm doing in a relationship. I'm talking to you.
Okay, we're having a conversation. You're like, oh, I'm feminine. I'm submissive.
I'm not saying that.
That's nice to say. So what are we having a conversation for?
Hold on, pause. I need to know how you're having conversations in real life. Hi, my name's Amira. I'm a very feminine woman.
No, but in conversation, these things come up.
You see that. You see that. I don't need to tell you I'm feminine. You see it.
But it's also good to be informed if we don't see it. Because you said not to assume. When you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. So help me out. If I don't see it, pitch yourself, right?
Let me give you an example.
Let me give you an example.
A lot of women, if a girl be like, oh, like I want to be your man, and this way, like
a woman can never say that to me.
A woman be like, what? Yeah.
Like
a woman be like, what?
A woman comes up to you and they're like, oh, I want to be your man.
Why she want to be my man?
I could do
this. See, why ask this question? She competing.
Why is a woman trying to be my man?
See, damn,
y'all hypocrites.
Come on.
Are y'all listening? This is how I know y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen.
First of all, if a woman come up to me and tell me that she want to be my man,
one mic.
If a woman walk up talking about she want to be my man, she have the competition. Like that's it.
We
always talk about.
Oh, you made a mistake. Okay,
you know I made a mistake.
You said it twice.
We always talk about black women being masculine, and y'all over there talking about I want to be a man.
If a woman came to you and said, "I want to be your girl," because I have this going on, and I can offer you this and that and the third. That's what you want. You wouldn't be scared of that.
That's not what I want. I want you to show me. Like
he just said
y'all some hypocrites.
No.
He just said write it down. He just said write it down.
You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that.
I'm sorry.
You can't tell me that.
You said write it down.
I want to be your girl.
He just said I don't want you to show
accept that. I would value the fact that you had I would value that the fact that you had confidence enough to come tell me that you're interested in me. First of all, because I feel like I'm special, because most women don't come up to a man and tell them how they feel about them. So, look, she shouldn't.
And then she
curve, swerve.
Look at the fellas there like
she shouldn't.
So look, I would appreciate that, and I would actually want to find out more about you, because if you selling me all of this and you're telling me all this, that's when I'll start fact checking you on, oh, you say you do this, you say you do that.
Okay. You know what? He is right, because when you ask women what they could bring to a relationship, they never have answers for you. So if you could lay out what you could bring to a relationship and it's actual tangible things that I want in a relationship,
I have a question.
Real quick, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
What can you as men bring to a relationship? I would like to know that. I would like to know that before I get it.
That's easy.
What are you bringing into the relationship?
Providing. Protecting you.
You spending money?
What woman's gonna be with a man that's not?
I'm just clarifying. Keep going.
Okay, protecting you. Now, I mean, being emotionally there for you when you need somebody to talk to, listening to all your emotional stories that you gotta tell me throughout the day. You know what I mean?
satisfying you sexually.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
that
like-
should have been a breast talk. That
Basic
should've been
ass
providing.
things. This does not make sense.
Yeah, but that's the things that y'all
Hold
look
on,
for.
pause.
Wait.
Hold
So-
on, wait. I got a question because this don't make sense. I'm on a date and I'm saying, okay, so what can you bring to me? Like, that's not how I'm asking you a question.
Men don't
like
ask-
that's just so weird.
Who?
And then two, if everything, all right, you say you providing things like that's cute, right? Now
cute.
let's like in this modern woman, whatever, right?
Right.
We earn. We're most likely we're out earning men a lot of the time.
That's not true. That's
Incorrect.
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 I could bring
Can
up
I
the data on
finish?
that.
Can I finish? Can I
No,
finish?
no,
Can
no,
I
we
finish?
not.
Can
We
I
not.
finish?
We gotta know.
You're not talking
All
about
right.
facts, bro.
No.
You're not talking about
Anyways,
facts.
That's not facts.
okay, fine. Hypothetical. I out earn you. Okay.
Okay,
You're gonna be single for a while. I ain't gonna hold
Paul,
you.
I can't even. You not even let me finish.
Shit.
Go ahead.
So what I was saying is, right? You're providing. Okay, yes. I feel like at the end of the day, men and women should have their own money, right?
Okay.
And this current climate that we're in, it's not. What's the word? It's not. It shouldn't be expected that I'm not going to assume that. I don't think that it's fair to say I want a man to cover all of my bills because I just know that in this current climate that we're living in, that's not a thing, right?
Okay.
So you're saying that you could provide. What if it's roles reverse and I have to provide for you and we're in a relationship in this
That's
phase, not
good
in the
for me to
beginning.
know.
So I need to be able to provide too. So women are also providing as well. So like I don't.
In the scenario you talking about, then you.
I mean, it happens in the course of a
You ever dated
relationship.
somebody that you make more money than?
No, she get all her facts
I
from
wonder
these
if he did.
black
I never even
feminists
said
who
you-
swear to God that they.
You
they,
going in? That's a projection.
No, it is
That is a
because
projection.
every time on this show,
You said more than likely I'm
Okay,
earning more money
sorry.
than
I'm sorry. I misspoke. Okay, I don't know. What's the average salary of a black man right now?
More than a black woman.
more than a black man.
How much is
average
it?
salary for a black man is 50,000, and the average salary for a black woman is
It's 40.
43,000.
Okay.
Okay, well,
And
all
less
right.
than
Let's just
74%.
say
Less than 74% of black women earn less than $50,000 a year. So y'all not getting to this
where you
money
got that
like.
fact
Okay,
from?
so I have-
All right,
We can
bring
Google
up
it.
another
We can
question.
Google it. I will-
I got
send
another
you it.
question.
Okay.
So what do you expect from
Interesting.
women? What is it? Like if you're on a date now, right? And you want this woman to compete on. I'm sorry, compete, right? What are you?
First of all, I'll let-
What are you?
What does that look like? What does that look like?
What is she gonna say? Like,
It's not going. First of all, I know it's not going to be y'all because y'all going to get disqualified automatically. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
brother.
what it looks like is somebody that can offer utility to my life. You know what I mean? So when she said that, even about, I have my own money, I could contribute financially. I'm not asking you necessarily to pay all the bills, but that actually would be something valuable as an asset that in my relationship and my family. So I would take that into consideration over these other women who always talk about a man got to pay for everything or whatever the case is. You saying that, us having that conversation, me hearing that, elevate you to the list. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's a good trait to have or something to even know. You get what I'm saying? So that is a form of competing. I think
you
women
have
look.
two women, and this is probably gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the same thing all the time, right?
So
You're
now
gonna hear the same thing.
So now I go by actions. If we on a date,
You're gonna
I'll give
hear-
you an example. If we on a date and both of them say that, but if one offers, hey, you know what, I'll go half on you with the bill, and I'm not even going to allow it. But the fact that she even offered it is something that's going to go
initiative.
for my
I think
initiative.
that it's funny that you are only talking about providing and bills and stuff like that. When it comes down to
Because she talked-
and this is what
she
I
talked
feel
about
like with
she
men.
talked about money.
What about the toxicity?
Listen.
What about vibes?
You asked
What
me.
about
You asked me
how
if two
y'all
women are
connect?
saying the same thing. In her case, two women said
But
that they.
it's only about-
Two women said the same thing about I could also provide and whatever the case is. Y'all both said the same thing. Now it goes to actions, right? So that will be an action. She offered to go half on the bill, even though I declined it. It was still she followed up with action. So of course I'm gonna take that into consideration
if
more than the
talk
other one.
about actions now, not every woman is going to do the same thing, but there's women. Say you have your list. There are women with different strengths. Women are gonna do different things. What it is all action. Now what it comes down to. How
Which
you gonna
one
choose?
I find it more compatible for my lifestyle, my situation?
Okay, so how you get into what questions are you asking them?
Well, you got to ask if you're dating for a purpose, and with that conversation, then you can find out what's your ideal of a relationship. So when I find out, hey, this is what you're looking for a relationship, I can say, yo, I have some of those qualities. I'm this type of man. I can present this for you,
I
and
see
then at
that
the same
point
time,
too.
go ahead.
Sorry. I say the point to say, I feel like it's the role, we have to reverse it. I feel like the men, they have options as well. They have women that want them. They have women that do things for them. Plenty of women, they have options. And they don't choose. And they want their cake and
we just not choosing y'all.
And I'm not I don't want to be general. However, I do feel that if a man knows what he wants, knows who he is, then the woman is gonna follow. 9 times out of 10, a man will take you on a date and play games for real. They want to know that they like you.
Because you don't qualify for my.
It's not that they don't qualify.
You don't qualify for
what you want.
No.
No,
you don't qualify for what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a woman that's going to be into me, talking to me, communicating, respectful, loyal.
You doing a lot of us. Because
you're asking.
No.
You're asking men.
I wasn't confident in that answer. I'm
telling you what I want. Just because I'm saying,
you can't ask me what they
how
want.
you chose somebody then?
I have a girl.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Damn,
you got that. I was trying to trip him up.
The thing is, when women, like someone will say, unfortunately, we hear this a lot in our community, right? Specifically with Black women. I can be X, Y, and Z if I meet the right man, right? I believe if men meet the right woman, they would be providers. They will protect them. A lot of y'all women think y'all the right woman. Y'all are not.
See?
That's simple. Y'all might provide one thing in one area, but y'all don't provide in all areas. And y'all thinking, well, I'm doing this for him. Why isn't he choosing me? Because
you're all women. I'm confused. Yeah, let's define who this woman is.
No, we're speaking for that particular woman.
That's what I'm asking him to who is this? Who's woman? What kind of woman this is?
The woman that's not competing.
Hold on, Jim.
Nah, because I agree with him 100%. Like on my last relationship, we broke up, and at the end, I realized that I was just not the girl that he was gonna change for, and that's just how it is. That's all it comes down to.
That's valid.
That's all it comes down to.
That's
if
all
you're
it comes down
with a guy
to.
and he's playing games with you, he either not ready to be in a relationship like you are, or he just don't want you to be with him.
He don't see enough value in you. That's it.
It's not that you don't have value per se. You just don't have the value that he's looking for.
Exactly.
But it constantly
sometimes
happens.
it might be timing too, though.
It constantly happens, though. Why is it that this has to happen 50 times for you to...
With the same guy?
No.
Oh.
What?
God, no. Like, guys do this where they date a girl.
Because you're presenting...
Because he just said it. He just said what it is, though. It's time. So if he's gonna like have a low list of like potential ones and a list of
fair.
You asking why guys date multiple women before they settle down?
No, I think that they should.
Okay, so
I don't think that it's fair to get into something with a woman.
Like a relationship.
And yes.
Okay.
And I know men that be in a relationship, know they want out of the relationship and continue the relationship. And that's just like,
that's immaturity, though. That's immaturity.
And it happens all the time.
But like I said, sometimes it be timing, because a lot of men will meet a good girl early on in life and they're not ready for a relationship. So sometimes he just not ready for that, but he don't want to let her go because he knows she a good girl.
I mean, that's where you establish.
Which is selfish. It's selfish.
I feel like that's where you establish. Like, my thing is, like, there's a lot of generalization on both sides. If you was, okay, I guess it's easier said than done. If you establish boundaries, like, okay, if I say I want a relationship and you said say that as well, but then you do the opposite, okay, then you led me on and you dead wrong. But if you're a guy, you in your early 20s and you're not, and you play in the field or whatever, and if the woman doesn't, because sometimes I feel like girls could like a guy and they know that he's not ready to settle down in a relationship, so no one kind of says anything, and it is a lot of gray areas, and then people's emotions are involved. And they're like, all right, then guys do this and girls do that, but it's sort of like, okay, both of us have to take responsibility for our actions, because if you're a guy, you know this girl really likes you, and you know you're not really settled down with her, but you still playing,
but if
the reaction that you're going to get from her, what I'm saying is we both have to take our responsibilities, because if I start going crazy and I'm really into you and you're not into me in that way, You need to cut. If I was a dude, I would cut it off.
But you just said that you could tell when a dude into you.
No. So, but there are some girls that get their feelings really involved. Like, I really like this dude. They imagining things.
And that's why you gotta hold yourself accountable.
That's true. That's what I'm agreeing with you. I'm like, she needs to hold her, take her L. But he also, if he feels that way, if I'm a dude and you already know how, all right, like you already know, like, listen, I'm not ready to settle down with this girl, and I see that she's really on me like that. Cut her off. You gotta say, like, you gotta be with you. No, you have to say.
If I let you know, like, yo, I'm not looking for a relationship.
Which most men do.
If you peep that she's catching feelings, are you still gonna continue messing with her?
If she gonna keep giving me the pussy, why not?
I told you upfront that I'm not ready for a relationship.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. But I'm saying if you know. So y'all both established things. Now my feelings. I'm into you, and I'm still gonna mess with you. And now let's say, even though you'll be valid in saying, oh, but you know I said I didn't want to do X, Y, and Z. But you know that I'm really into you and I'm not going anywhere. So you're also playing. You're also
I don't see that as playing.
You're not playing?
It could be playing, but you have to take the step to remove yourself from a toxic situation.
Yeah, you both have to take accountability. Why
am I holding myself accountable if I say I'm fucking you and fucking somebody else? So what?
Where I'm saying that you have to take accountability in is that you know she's more into you.
And you know too.
Okay. Didn't I just say she's taking her responsibility?
How is she still fucking?
All right, okay.
How is she taking accountability?
No, I'm not. I'm saying she has to. I don't know if she is or not. I never said she did.
My accountability is communicating to you that I do not want a relationship.
Now let's say, because let's say like there are some, like, let's say they're in their teens or whatever. Now she's upset. She found out you with another girl, and she starts stabbing up your car. She was dead wrong, right? She had no right doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, look, there be some crazy stuff happening. She stabbed up your car. She marking your car F you, Jaden, whatever. Right? You just like, damn, this girl's crazy. You should have dead it with her because you knew you wasn't feeling her in that way. Like, that's what I was saying. That's what you need to take accountability.
I'm not gonna say this girl. I'm not gonna say this girl is crazy.
Y'all don't want to.
I'm gonna say this girl is going to jail.
What you doing?
She should, but y'all like that. You should have did it.
What you doing right now is taking the accountability away from the woman in that situation.
Did I say that?
You're saying that. You're saying I gotta take accountability and stop fucking her. Yes, but you're not saying she should take accountability and stop fucking me.
She should take responsibility and stop.
You that weak of a man. That you can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it.
You the one weak in the need. You still giving the pussy up.
You still gotta give it to take it.
Yeah, I'm taking it. Give me the pussy right now. Give me the pussy for $1,000. My name Boozy. Give me the pussy for $1,000. Go live for the pussy right now. You sound stupid.
Stupid. Like, I say that she's not.
Put your pussy on live for $1,000.
She is responsible. No one's taking away their responsibility.
Women get the access to sex.
By saying that,
we not fucking if you don't get the pussy.
Did you not hear what I said? We're gonna take back. Take back.
Hold on, y'all.
I said they both should.
One mic.
I'm saying y'all should run the take back. I said they both should take accountability. I'm just focusing on one right now.
You said that. You said that.
Because I'm just focusing on one man right now.
You're focusing on the fact that he didn't stop fucking up.
As hell.
No, I'm actually hard.
Can I phone a friend? Whoa, what you thinking, bro?
This is real soft right now. Y'all really out feelings. Y'all so soft. Y'all not because I just said. I'm focusing on a man right now. We could go focus on a woman.
Who's hurt more? Me?
Your car?
What?
My car? No, you're going to jail and you giving me pussy and you giving me that. So what did you? I'm saying I'm still getting pussy. So you're going to jail. Whoa.
What? I'm so confused at what you're. I'm confused at what you're.
I said, who's hurting this more situation? She said my car.
Y'all both. First of all, what I'm trying to say is for men to avoid having to deal with a woman who's being irrational. Granted. You dead the that's what I'm saying. You dead the relationship because it's like, do I want to deal with? Because you can't control anybody else's emotions. You can't control what they do. You can only control yourself, right?
And
all right, boom. Now, what I'm saying is, you have to. When I'm saying you can't control anybody else, you're only responsible for you. You dead the relationship because you don't know what that person is capable of doing.
Can I ask you a question? So let's say I take your advice and dead the relationship, and she get mad because I dead the relationship and still scratches on my car. Then what? Then she gonna make up
another excuse why men need to do
done it earlier.
No, I'm not.
Bro, like that accountability on her.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. If you said y'all did it direction, she still damaged your car, she has to take accountability for her actions.
She's gonna take it regardless.
Okay.
It's her actions.
Yes, from beginning to end. I never said she doesn't. Y'all in y'all feelings, y'all soft.
No, you not comprehending, bro. You're not comprehending.
Y'all, man, y'all swear y'all so logical, but when a woman gives you a logical, presents
not
you a
logical.
That wasn't logical.
scenario,
That's not logical.
The problem with women is they don't know how to hold other women accountable. That's the
a
problem.
fact.
Where did I
You-
hold on, pause. Hold on.
No,
Let's
she's not.
Let's
She's
let
not.
her
She's saying-
talk. Let's let her talk, please.
Okay, yeah.
Because we talked a lot.
I just want to say that I'm quiet because I agree with them.
Thank you.
That's all.
Yo,
She's logical. She's logical. You're delusional.
Y'all swear y'all is logical all the time. I presented
Pretty
a
much.
very logical scenario, and y'all just y'all just jump to you're
I'm-
just putting all the blame on men. Like y'all really.
What we're saying is we're not responsible. Men are not responsible for nobody else's emotions. If we communicated to you that we're not looking for anything serious, which most men do, it is not on us because you caught feelings. That is a responsibility on you and you
That's what I
only.
said. I
And
agree.
Not the man at all.
But that's what she was saying.
I agree to that.
But she said that the man also has to take responsibility.
If the woman doesn't listen,
All
and
she's
you-
saying, all she's
Listen,
saying.
listen, we're gonna get to the next topic.
That's
We
weird.
gonna-
I want to hear what she got to say. Go ahead.
No, it's because oh my god.
I don't know if she
All
gotta
she's
say
saying is that okay. All she's saying is that if he says he don't want us in a relationship, right? And she catches feelings and she comes back, he's not supposed to fuck her. That's all she's saying.
Yeah,
Don't
but
fuck her.
We can hear you,
niggas
but
still
that's my
fuck her.
choice. I want free
You
pussy.
made that choice, right?
Yeah.
So, you have to take responsibility for the choices that you made.
Stop coming over to get the dick. What the fuck? Like, I know my dick
If
is that
somebody
good,
forces
but
you to
stop
fuck-
coming to get this shit.
Y'all
Like,
here
what
doing
the
Y'all
fuck?
are scary. Y'all are really scary.
Damn,
So
son.
I'm scary because you throwing the pussy out.
Y'all are scary ass niggas. I'm sorry.
I'm in my
Y'all
house.
scary to
I'm
me.
in my house. You pulling up.
Yo, we got a few
And
in
I'm
the audience.
playing.
Yo, how many, yo, fellas, how many of y'all?
Don't touch my dick, though. I don't want that pussy.
Hold on, yo.
But y'all can clearly turn down a woman that y'all not attracted to, but somehow it's so hard to turn down this woman that you know that you
you're
have
It's not that woman. It's not just. See, look, you think it's just that woman. It's her sister, her cousin, whoever want to get fucked. They're gonna get fucked.
All right, then that means you don't know how to reason and nor do you know how to control yourself.
No. I'm
You don't
controlling
control
myself.
yourself.
I say no to the ones I don't want to fuck. Didn't you say that?
So don't you own?
No.
You're taking.
You said I said
you
no
made
to
a
the
choice.
ones I don't
You're
want to
making a
fuck.
choice.
Yes, I did. So I
You're
made the choice to
making
fuck
a
you,
choice,
your
my
sister,
point,
your cousin,
exactly.
and not the ones I'm not attracted
Am
to.
I?
So I can control
And this
myself.
is and this is
Am I
why
in an alternate universe?
and this
You
is why
are, because you're bugging.
and this is why women need male friends, bro.
Yo,
This is why.
fellas, look.
See, that's where I agree with you guys because I have a lot of male friends,
Right.
so I know like
Your male friend would have told you that
bro,
nigga is not fucking with you. He don't want to be in a relationship with you. Stop fucking him. And that's the logical thought that you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
That's the accountability.
Right, she should take that.
And if you go
accountability.
over,
Yo, listen.
and he
I
fucks
tell
you,
that,
he
I
does not
already
love
took
you.
my accountability. I already told you
just
this is
wanna
me
pussy.
taking accountability. I do not want a relationship
Right,
with you.
I
So
agree
if you
with
don't want, if you still want the dick and know that I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you and that's cool, and you wanna come through, cool. That's on you. You better stop saying
I never
There's
disagree.
no blame on me. There's no blame.
I said I agree. She has to take that her responsibility. What I'm
Yo,
saying,
Scott, yo,
Alright,
yo,
I'm
get the
done.
fuck this Bible.
I heard her say that. I heard her say that.
It's okay.
I think she said.
I
No,
heard
you
her say
don't.
that.
No, you don't have to. It's all right.
Listen, ladies.
Y'all so weird.
Dave now she punch her the tire now.
Uh-huh.
Come
Yo,
on.
fuck it, you got my call, man. Next topic, please.
Next topic,
No, because we still on this car shit. We got no.
Like you said,
Next topic, bro.
Then she calling her mother calling you like X, Y, and Z, and you like what?
Listen,
You have put yourself in a position because you want to accept the pussy. You've put yourself in a position to you risking your car. You're risking your sanity.
Okay, please.
listen, no, Keem, don't answer. I want to get to the next topic, please. I want to get to the next topic.
We're gonna talk after.
Y'all worried about fucking street fighting niggas' cars.
Y'all don't understand.
Next topic, next
Let's
topic.
move
This
on.
round.
Just be careful with the free
Street fighter.
pussies you guys take.
Please, bring the car.
Listen,
Clearly, y'all
listen.
have no self-control. Y'all can't say no to pussy whatsoever.
We don't got
can't say
She don't got no self-control. She gotta come back to the dick that don't want her.
Listen, next topic, please.
Like
Can we get to the next question?
I beg y'all.
Okay, let's go.
That was not. She's being
I beg y'all,
logical.
please. Next topic, please. Listen, hit that like button. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit getting crazy passionate in this motherfucker. Like, next topic, right?
Accountability, man. It's a hell of a drug, man.
How do you think the impact of pornography is affecting relationships today?
Elaborate.
Do y'all think, obviously, because we live in this hypersexual like era now, right, where everything is just, everything is out on display, right? Mm-hmm. Sex is so accessible. Do you think that pornography or, the amount of pornography nowadays, is that hurting relationships or even just human beings now? Do you think that's hurting children now too?
Hurting children,
hurting relationships, hurting society. Goddamn, like
I mean, I ain't finished.
You mean like OnlyFans and shit? That's what you mean?
I can give you an example. Like, all right, so like, some dudes could look at porn, right? Mm-hmm. And then when we see a woman, we think, long as we pouncing in that shit, we doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Some dude may have the illusion that, okay, I'm doing it right because I seen this nigga kill her pussy. He did it like bat. But really and truly, you may not be pleasuring this woman at all. You get what I'm saying? Just pounding her walls ain't doing it. So there's other examples, but that's just a little
when
example.
you watch porn, there's really no passion. It's just really just fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that has cultivated to a generation who just looks at sex as just fucking and not like really love or passionate or things of that nature. So
love language, all that shit.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I think pornography sucks when it comes to like how much it affects relationships. 100%. Because even like, it's like like you said, niggas is just there doing whatever they saw on TV, and that's not it. Because you don't even get like, you know what I mean. I'm not saying like you gotta eat the box. I don't know if I can say this, but anyways, I don't know. I mean, you don't gotta. I'm not saying you gotta eat the box, but like some niggas don't even. Like if they had you, if they were to like want you, they don't even know what the fuck to do because they never like really, you know what I mean? Because it's
like another thing too is like. In porn we see women squirting all the time, right? So women will think that, damn, why am I not squirting like these other women? Like she's like a fire hose in that motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Which is not like, not every woman is a squirter, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, is that a form of pressure because guys are like, damn, why is she not squirting like a water hose? Oh, your pussy must be broke, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So have y'all ever experienced that kind of like that pressure for like, to live up to like these porn social expectations?
No. I mean, you have to, it's like, for me, I feel like a lot of people, some people feel like they like watching porn with their partners. Mm-hmm. So, like, it really depends on who you asking. Mm. But, I mean, generally speaking, yes, porn does have some kind of psychological effect on men and women. Yeah. Because, okay, a young boy, like, because usually a lot of times when, I guess, like, junior high school, kids are watching kids are watching porn from, like, elementary and younger, right? So it's kind of messing us up at a very young age on how we view sex. So a lot of the times we're just going in with assumptions. The guy's going in, think he's doing it right. The girl's like, okay, I think this is how we should feel, especially if they're both virgins or whatever. But I feel like in order to have a healthy adult like sexual relationship, there has to be like that open communication. Like the man has to be willing to hear feedback and vice versa. So like it really just has to be like communicate like what you want, So I mean,
I'll tell you a story. I remember my first time, right? This is exclusive. I don't think I ever talked about this before.
Dailyrapupcrew exclusive.
My first time, right?
Eating ass or
stop it? Like I don't do that. Yo, come on, I'm trying to be.
Okay, my apologies. He gonna tell that story another time.
Right. So my first time, right? I went, I was talking shit crazy on some like J. Cole shit when he was talking to that song. I was talking my shit, like, you get what I'm saying? And she was older than me or whatever. So I felt like I had to talk my shit because, like, she was dealing with older men at the time. So when I got in the pussy, I thought because I was watching porn, I thought you just. I tell you, I came so quick in that pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? It was pathetic, like, you get what I'm saying? But I didn't know anything about pacing myself, like, I didn't know about any other positions necessarily. So I thought that was the purpose of sex, is to go in there as fast as I could, hit it as hard as I could, and then she was going to receive pleasure, like, you get what I'm saying? So my experience, my first time experience was, was bad because of, what I was consuming as far as the porn industry, like, you know what I mean? So obviously, I didn't have the best.
But did y'all have a conversation, like prior, like, or?
Now she actually, I tell you how I knew I was in trouble. Because
she was just there like.
Because I came I was sweating bullets too. I ran a marathon.
It was at
I never forget this, bro. She patted me on the shoulder.
Ooh,
and was like, she said, "You could stop if you want." And I just knew.
Said I did already.
I just felt it was just so disappointing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? It's like that.
I'm a girl tell you can stop if you want.
But it was a tap on the shoulder, like she felt like bad for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like,
I'm gonna get my revenge. You better get your revenge, brother.
That's like the tap on the head on her date. Like
that is she did ghost me, by the way, but that was my first ghost ever. Like,
yo,
and it was deserved. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm the only one that had a different experience with porn though. Like I feel like porn taught me a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
you was watching the right porn.
Positions, I mean, how to foreplay and all that shit, bro.
What porn is teaching foreplay? You gotta put that link because niggas like that shit.
I like pornos with storylines.
See, that's the porn that's not. You don't see those no more. You don't see those on story. Like you start with the kitchen and people come in.
I had HBO when I was younger.
Wow. Nigga was staying up late. Like I'm saying BET Uncut. Like I'm saying
real sex, take 3.
Yeah. So I had a different experience with porn. Like porn has taught me a lot. Now I mean, if I need to learn a new trick now, I mean, I do some research. You know
you typing new tricks? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do think that porn could help certain people when, you're not vocal and you don't know how to communicate to your partner. Something you may want to try or something new. You could just go to this video at 5 minutes and 42 seconds. 15, right? Do that. You know what I'm saying? So it might be easy, but I do also think that it's hard for younger children. I feel like now, like, it makes you feel like you got to have sex as soon as you get in a relationship with somebody.
So I mean, if you masturbating, it's perfect. You don't think?
What, porn? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you're young.
Like I feel like, I mean, nowadays, like it'll be fun if you're by yourself.
I don't like to do masturbation by myself. I have to have it with a partner. So even if I'm masturbating, my partner.
Yeah, I think men prefer to be intimate with.
I want my rough ass hands on my. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. A lot of niggas be like, "Nah, I gotta get some cheeks because this is not it."
Yeah, women got all these toys.
I'll take the happy ending from my lady. I don't care. I'll take she tired. Give me the happy ending.
I mean, if cheeks is accessible, then obviously you're gonna choose the cheeks over. Yeah.
Would y'all be offended? Let's say you're in a relationship and your boyfriend sends you a video of, a woman, giving another guy a head, and he's like, "Yo, babe, you should do it." Like he's kind of insinuating, like, "Yo, you should do a little bit." Yeah, like, would y'all get offended by that? Like,
I would laugh.
I wouldn't need that. I wouldn't need that.
Like,
but
you wouldn't need that.
I wouldn't need it.
You wouldn't need that?
I could give less.
But if he,
shit.
like I'm like, why are we? Anyway, but if that happens, then like that's. I feel like when you're in a relationship, you should be able to talk about those things. And like, you don't gotta show, I mean, to send a tutorial is crazy though.
Yes.
But you could be like, but that's the thing though, I'm very vocal about that.
Right?
I'm super vocal about that.
You said you would laugh though, right?
I would laugh.
You're not going to take it seriously?
I would find if he said it to me, like,
like,
yo, I want this.
That right there,
I would laugh. I would laugh. I mean...
This is your man.
I mean, sure. I don't.
Sure. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, like I'm saying, I don't know what the fuck. Like,
but you
I would hope I'm doing it right the first time, so I won't have to be sent the video.
You said earlier that something about sex is better when you communicate.
Right. No, I'm not. He's not wrong. I'm gonna laugh.
No, I'm not saying he's wrong.
If I'm gonna do it, I would hope I don't have to get a tutorial. But sure, I'll do it. But,
I mean, people is different. I mean, sometimes
our tutorial is wild. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know.
It's not just communication.
No, wild as in like it's funny because I would never think that someone would send me that. That's what I mean. But
but it's better than being like, oh yeah, my ex used to do like this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'd rather get a video and be like, okay, so this is how.
I'm like, yo, where's that video from? It gotta be someone you don't know. Because I got questions.
Do you think you receive criticism well?
His ex, do
you think you handle criticism well?
Absolutely not.
How you know that?
Why are you answering?
Please explain. No, how do you know this about me? I would like to know.
Because you seem like a very combative type of person. You always want to get your point across. We just communicate to you. A guy is trying to communicate. Maybe a guy's trying to communicate to you how he wants to receive oral pleasure, and you're number one, you're laughing at it, and then number two is like, I guess.
You think
like,
I'm laughing as in like, no, I'm laughing because it's like, oh, this is funny. Like that's just my sense of humor.
The follow up was, sure, I guess. It was no like,
how does that make me come back? All right, okay, cool.
No, I'm not saying that makes you combative. Cool. I'm just saying.
No, that's another strategy. The flip. You're doing it.
No, because I'm not.
Okay, I'm the victim now.
No, okay. I'm not going to argue back and forth when somebody just said he just made an assumption that I'm combative.
Happy she changed that shit.
I'm not going to argue with you. It's cool. It's your opinion. It ain't going to affect my life.
True.
It should be constructive criticism, right?
Okay, cool.
It's only constructive if you take it.
It's not like, oh my gosh, she said this about me and I'm going to go home and cry. I'm like, all right, cool.
I'm not trying to paint you out to be this like horrible person. I think you're an attractive woman. I think that you could use a couple of works in some areas. That's all, like to make you more attractive. You know what I mean?
Okay, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you.
As a man, I'm speaking as a man.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Thank you for your feedback.
Are you taking that into account?
I know.
That's it. That's
you heard it in my voice. There's no need for me to lie.
That's why I had to make sure, man. I wasn't trying to assume.
Because I can make a lot of assumptions about him, but like I don't.
So what would you assume?
Personally,
what would you assume about him?
I don't know him. Personally, like it takes me a while to get to know somebody because like you don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know how he's feeling at this very. He's done this a lot of times, right? I am a very passionate person. I'm a very passionate speaker. So you're not getting like it's not like, oh, I'm on a date with him, so I'm showing him a different side of me. So yeah, you're getting, I don't know, raw, I suppose, or you're just getting an uncut version of me because you're asking me like specific questions that are like can be charged. So yeah, you're gonna get a different energy out of me. Does that sum up my whole life? No. So I'm not taking it like
sums up your whole life.
I'm saying is I'm not taking. It's like, okay, cool. You know, what you want me to do?
Somebody gonna accept me how I am, right?
Somebody is.
Fellas, good luck out there. Like, anyway, man, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. Like, this was a very passionate conversation.
We got 2 questions.
I don't think we got that.
Yeah, we got
one question.
We started breadcrumbs. It went off after breadcrumbs. Niggas brought the breadcrumbs in. It's like, I want the bread.
Breadcrumbs went to a whole different rabbit holes. Again, let them know where they can follow you at. Like,
Lynn the Diva is on the bottom right there.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's in the bottom right there.
You know.
her shit gonna be blank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll go in the comments and
I'm going to block my page because I don't want nobody crazy people following me. I'm just saying.
Yo, copy merch, man.
Yo, again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and join that YouTube membership, man. We got a lot of perks over there that we think y'all gonna enjoy. Cop the merch, man.
Yes.
Like, oh shit, I got the merch on my damn self. Dailyrapupcrew.co, and we will see y'all next time.
You're ready.